2, 1.
You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. We are ready for action.
We are. We're big
And
now.
the tequila.
We got a cutter. What is this? I don't even know what these things are called. What are these
Where's our
things?
Where's our help for that?
Where's it? Oh, here he is. He's my cat. He's the he's the roadie, cable puller, the key
Where are the
grip.
roadies?
We need a key grip.
There you go. The grip. Where are the grips?
What's a grip? I don't know. Happy New
I think
Year,
the grip are the
Alex.
camera guys, aren't they?
I don't know what they are,
I
man.
don't.
They're the guys that push the cameras on rails or something. That beats me. Cable puller.
If we get into some action, sipping off the cuff, then we can borrow some of those guys.
I'm telling you, that's going to happen. That's going to happen real soon. We're now associated with Maker Studios, so all of our videos are literally being watched on YouTube, and we've had a wonderful December, but we're back. We're back with more sipping off the cuff. And Alex, check this out. Mira, look who we're doing again.
The new Demetrio.
The new and improved Demetrio. Now, if you've been watching Sipping Off the Cuff,
You want to do before after?
show us the before.
This is before.
That's the before. See the old Demetrio? You see that? This is the new and improved Demetrio. And Alex and I were talking about how they have an unusual back label as well. I don't know if you can see that because I may be shining a light a little too harsh on this.
Well, I can see now why you got the agave in the back. See?
Yeah, it's kind of
With
like
the
this.
clear.
It's kind of
Oh,
like a
that's cool.
vodka look. Like those vodka bottles you can see through.
Right. And it's actually color too.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice platinum color, and so this is the Demetrio Premium Tequila Blanco.
My glorifier.
Yeah.
My
So
apple glorifier.
bottle glorifier. And Alex, this is we were contacted again by Demetrio, the new owners of Demetrio. Apparently, the old owners had sold the brand unbeknownst to us. And we were contacted by the new owners, a representative from them that we had done business with before, and said, "Hey, can we send you the new and improved Demetrio? I think you'll love it." So we said, "Sure," because this is actually the first time that a brand has decided to resubmit to Sipping Off the Cuff. And you can see our original videos on Demetrio either on YouTube or on our website. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do so.
Down there.
Down there, subscribe. Punch that button. Let me read you while Alex breaks open his bottle.
All right, mine's broken open.
Yeah, he says, we've created some nice blends with the Repo and Añejo. This is from an email from Demetrio. And it said that also smooth out the Blanco by slowing down distillation. Our Repo, and I'll read these over again a little bit later on. We do the Reposado. Our Repo is a unique blend of 9 and 14 month. So an Añejo is blended in the Repo. Our Añejo is now 2-year blend instead of 14 months. So they're blending the Reposado, they're blending the Añejo, or they're aging the Añejo older is what they're doing, a lot longer. He says, I love it now, and I am very excited with the juice. If you still have a bottle of the last one, you can try them side by side. Apparently, the new owners did this. Let's see. Let me tell you more about the changes aside from what I already told you. We also changed the yeast to a Mexican yeast that is specifically formulated for tequila. The filtration
A special imported yeast for Mexico.
Yeah, Mexican yeast. It's like a Mexican jumping bean, right? You got jumping beans, so you got Mexican jumping beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a difference. This says the filtration has changed to a special European system that does not involve carbon or cellulose and is much more gentle, leaving the essence of the tequila fully intact. I have no idea what he means by that.
Well,
None.
we'll just have to taste and find out.
It's a kinder and gentler tequila is what it sounds like. We also use only 100% estate-grown agave and have been purchasing more land to ensure we know how the agave has been grown for its entire lifespan, and the two things I mentioned before about slowing down distillation and cutting more heads and tails out, and finally the blends we changed up in Reposado and Añejo. He says, I think you guys will be impressed. I'm impressed just by the email because the transparency.
Right.
I'm very impressed with the transparency. Very
I like
impressed with
that.
that
I
so
like
far.
that a lot.
So, if you'd like, Alex, I think you've already poured yourself the Blanco.
I haven't. You want to try the new one?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the new one. I'll trust you with the side by side because all of my all of those old samples. I think when we did Demetrio originally, uh, I think the bottles have been killed. I think we killed those bottles off.
They have been retired.
They have been retired. Okay, so
Yeah, the nose on that's already pretty good. And
yeah, I noticed that right away, and
yeah, as soon as I
it's
opened and poured it, I got a
it
nice whiff.
not alcohol-y either, right?
No, no, I
No,
got some nice agave.
and it doesn't smell yeasty. Okay, so the Mexican yeast is working. The Mexican yeast. What does that mean? Is it just like is a slower yeast? Uh,
That's a
Is it
good. That's a well. I
does it
imagine
take its own sweet time? Does it
natural.
show up an hour
That's
later? I don't know. I have no
natural
idea.
yeast.
There are we know tequilas that are using proprietary yeast. I know that Carlos Camarena from Tapatio uses yeast that's been used. It's a formulation that they've used that they've been using for years, forever. So it's their own yeast. So maybe this is what these guys are doing. I imagine that they are. Wow. Very, very green. It's very agave forward.
Very going forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's really nice, Alex. Oh my. We didn't get any of this at the beginning of the other one, as far as I remember. It was not
The nose.
memorable.
The nose is different. Now I'd have to say that this bottle, even though it's still pretty much intact. You don't have too much oxygen in there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's oxidized too much.
No, you may notice Alex is in the area 51 of tequila, and he doesn't go through a lot of bottles. And when we say sipping off the cuff, you literally see him breaking open the bottles. Uh, Me, on the other hand, I get a sneak peek and a sneak preview because I'm a fanboy. So I have
And then another sneak peek and another sneak peek.
yeah, and another sneak. And sometimes the sneak peeking
It's
is
okay.
well, there are brands I have to hide from myself because otherwise, by the time Alex and I get around to filming, it doesn't exist.
But we really enjoy. Well, that's how we learn too.
Yeah, I mean, some tequilas are really necessary to go through half a bottle before you actually get anything out of it. Hopefully not. Hopefully you get it at the very beginning, like we are with this Demetrio. This is
I
a,
like the nose on the new
I
Demetrio.
do too, Alex. I really
Even though
do.
the old one wasn't isn't too bad either. It's a little more alcohol. The older one is what I'm getting.
I'm getting citrusy on like a some kind of a citrus or lime zest on this one
Yeah,
also.
lime zest, lemon. And this one's it seems a little more delicate on the nose too than
Yeah,
what.
it's not a real solid agave punch like the ones that we had done previously. I think you may not have. By the time you see this, you may have seen some of the ones that we've done for instance, the Orendine, Gran Orendine is really agave forward. It's like in your face. It takes you by the collar. And this one is very subtle, but yet it's still there. I mean, I like it, Alex. I like what I smell so far.
Yes, nice legs in the glass.
Yep, very pretty.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm.
Wow, full mouth.
Yeah, it's wow.
Oh, the mineral.
Yeah. Holy cow! It says it's much gentler, leaving the essence of the tequila fully intact. I don't know how that distillation process works. I love this nose.
No, it's got a beautiful, gentle nose. You've got, or I should say, delicate. You got the zest. I'm getting the zest. I'm getting the nice roasted agave.
Yes.
It's not too green. I think it's just got the perfect balance. And
Yeah,
it's got a nice lingering finish too.
it's very well balanced, Alex. This is it's a surprise to me because it as I said before, the thing with the previous version of Demetrio is that there was nothing really memorable about it. You know, it was okay. It was maybe a good gateway tequila, but this one is really, really something. This Blanco just and it sings to you right away. I mean, it's a very friendly nose. You know, it's not a very aggressive agave punch.
We're going to go with the old one. Yeah, what a difference!
Big
It's almost
difference.
the old one is almost flat in flavor. I can't remember what we talked about. You'll have to pull up the tape,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up
but
the version and find it.
and almost it's got the structure. The old one has the structure, but it doesn't have the flavor.
Yeah, there wasn't anything. There wasn't anything memorable about it.
Had no personality to it.
Yeah, it was kind of muted. It was a
Yeah,
bit
muted. That's why
it
it's
was a
it's
bit muted.
it's kind of just flat to me. You know, it's really briny. The old one is really
That's it.
briny. Is that what it was?
Yeah, the old. You say the old one was briny?
Yeah, the old one is briny.
Yeah.
Still
That's what I
getting that.
remember.
Real briny. In fact, I'm
almost
thinking
salty, right?
martini.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking
Like
martini.
it had olive juice in it or something.
Yeah, just the brine of a dirty martini,
Yeah, like a dirty martini. Hey, you know, if you have an old bottle of Demetrio lying
which
around,
hey, some might like that,
yeah,
but very different from the new one.
yeah, very different. I would say the new one is much more in a traditional vein, Alex. You know,
I think so.
I think they did a wonderful job with the bottle, you know, the little details, the nice foil label. I'm not sure if this is what it's going to finally look like, but
I like it.
I do too. I think you know what, Alex? I think it's worthy of a Brand of Promise nominee, and I think because this is actually the first brand that has resubmitted to us. I think we could let's call
Most approved.
most improved comeback player of the year,
Come back. There you go.
comeback brand of the year. How about that, huh? Because this is really something, man.
It's
This is
very
an
different. It's a whole new formulation.
yeah. I agree. I
It's a whole
agree.
new formulation.
Again, Kayvon Taheri, who is part of Demetrio, the new improved Demetrio, was nice enough to send us all that information. Love the transparency. Love what you guys are doing. Really love this. I think Brand of Promise nominee, at least in the Blanco category, and for comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
I think this shows, you know, that a lot of times people are afraid that when you move a brand from one distillery to another that you know that the quality goes down.
Right.
Not the case. In this case, moving and being acquired by a new brand owner has actually improved the brand, and that's a promise. That's a promising sign. So,
Of course.
congratulations to
Good.
Demetrio. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
I'm Alex Perez in Southern California. You've been watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. Please sign up. Send us your comments. Maybe you're doing the same side by side. We'd like to hear your comments too.
Yeah, do so. I want to hear from you guys. Thanks again to Demetrio, and I will
Thank you.
catch you guys later.
Yeah, as always, sip wisely.